Now we move on to voting and authority in the partnership. In this section, we'll give a brief introduction to the major issues of voting and authority in the partnership, and then in the next section, we'll go into more detail. So, we've learned this already, that each partner has equal rights to participate in the management and the business of the partnership. Well, what does this mean? Well, it effectively entails voting on partnership decisions, and we'll discuss each partner's right to vote on partnership decisions. And it also entails the partner's right to bind the partnership through agency authority. Let's discuss partnership voting briefly. In the next section, we'll discuss it in more detail. We know that partners have equal voting rights. That means they vote on a per capita basis. Each partner gets one vote without regard to their capital contributions to the partnership. Examples I've given before. Imagine that I contribute $99,000 to our partnership and you only contribute $1,000 to the partnership. Under default rules, we each get one vote on partnership decisions. We can change that in our partnership agreement. No formal meetings are required. The law does not require partners to have formal meetings to vote on things, so you may use informal processes. Naturally, we need to discuss what type of voting standard we have for ordinary matters, ordinary business decisions, extraordinary matters, amendments to the partnership agreement, and admission of a new partner. Just quickly, for ordinary matters, if partners vote on an ordinary business matter, then approval of the majority of the partners will pass the proposal. Naturally, that is the default rule. We can change it in the partnership agreement. Voting on extraordinary matters, we need approval of all of the partners to pass the proposal. What about amendments to the partnership agreement? We need approval of all partners to amend the partnership agreement. And finally, what if we want to admit a new partner to our partnership? We need approval of all partners. All partners must consent to admit the new partner. Let's talk about partnership authority. Partners' agent authority, agency authority. The partner's ability to bind the partnership with third parties. It's the same general principles of agency authority that we've already discussed. A partner can have express authority, implied authority, or parent authority. A quick review: express authority is where the other partners expressly give our partner the express authority to bind the partnership in a transaction with a third party. Implied authority: the partner reasonably believed that she had the authority to bind the partnership with a third party. And finally, apparent authority. Did the third party reasonably believe that the partner had authority to bind the partnership? Now, you might say, well, this is exactly the same as anything we've ever learned, but there is one slight difference. Your partner status gives you apparent authority. So simply because you are a partner, you have apparent authority to bind the partnership with respect to ordinary business matters. And we'll discuss that in a little bit more detail. Think of how this differs from the corporation. In the corporation, the shareholders do not have apparent authority just by virtue of being a shareholder to bind the corporation. A shareholder might have some other type of authority. It might have express authority, implied authority, or even apparent authority due to some other circumstance. But a shareholder does not have apparent authority simply because she is a shareholder. In contrast, a partner has apparent authority to bind the partnership, with some limitations, of course, simply because she is a partner.